Hello everybody, this is Daniel Zentner for week 2 discussion. I'll be talking to you about enterprise systems failures. We went over a few of them on our lecture notes this week, and I will be telling you about a couple more which we did not cover. So first up, we have Nike. Back in the early 2000s, Nike was planning on implementing SAP R3 as a single solution for enterprise system across its entire company. One of the failures occurred when they implemented the I2 demand planning engine, and they actually integrated this with their legacy software before the SAP R3 was fully installed. And the reason why it didn't work out was due to the amount of products, product IDs, and number of SKUs that Nike had. So the system was extremely slow. Calls were taking up to minutes to do any queries, and orders were being lost. And not only that, but one of the situations which occurred was that they had a sneaker called the Air Garnets. And if anyone knows basketball, Kevin Garnett was he was a great player, but he was nowhere near the status of Michael Jordan. So it actually happened that there were more sneakers for Air Garnets being ordered than the Air Jordans, which were needed. So they had a huge surplus of these Air Garnet sneakers, and they had lost over 100 million in sales due to this factory glitch. So they were taking in orders which they didn't need, and the ones that they did need were not being placed. So the way to look at this is, was it a tactical problem, which is fixable, therefore it is a speed bump, or was it a strategic problem, which was just an overall bad decision before the planning phase even went into process? So even after all these struggles that they encountered, Phil Knight was adamant in the one IT solution of SAP. So they continued with the project of integration. They actually stopped using the I2 demand planning engine and went back to their old methods of forecasting, demand prediction for product. And in total, they actually went over to $500 million in total project cost. The SAP solution was still needed for Nike because they had over 27 order management systems, which all had a link back to their Beaverton headquarters in one way or another. The one solution was really key in Nike's plan for success. So next up, we have waste management. Waste management. So this was another scenario where a company was trying to implement SAP as their enterprise system, and things did not go as planned. So what happened with waste management was that they had paid SAP. The project exceeded $80 million for the implementation. And after years of work and great expense, they claimed that the product did not work satisfactorily. They basically got sold on a product and failed to implement it correctly. And what they're claiming is that SAP faked or rigged their software demonstrations to convince Waste Management that the products were a good fit. So they essentially are saying that they weren't provided what they were shown when they made the sale. And on the other end of it, you have SAP claiming that they did not provide the contractual business requirements needed to finish the project. So what happened here is that it was an ongoing case. Waste Management, we talked about the $80 million figure for implementation. Well, now they were seeking $500 million strictly in damages. Basically, they're looking to get back the money that they would have benefited from having a successful implementation of the enterprise system. So this is just another example of implementations gone wrong, and really shows future companies who do intend to implement an ERP system that issues can happen and will happen during major implementations like this. So next up, we have the discussion topics. First question is, what could Nike have done to prevent or minimize the fallout from this issue? Do you agree with Nike's statement that it was a tactical problem? Or, imagine you were the judge in the case Waste Management versus SAP. Who do you rule in favor of and why? Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your week too. Bye-bye.